All right. Let's go ahead and do this. I found this funny. I saw this. I came across this. These two videos earlier this morning. You know, I would have done them earlier today, but kind of had a weird headache and everything, and I'm retired, so I just laid back down. But there's this video, and which may end up being a multi-part video, and then there's also another one that MTR did that, to me, I was trying to decide which one should follow which one, and so yeah, I decided to do this one first. It's a channel I haven't come across before. ReplicantPhish. That's PHISH. It's got about almost 95,000 subscribers. Why men don't approach you? Woman finally understands why men stop giving AF. And yeah, it's when I was like, I normally would have bypassed the channel because it's like I didn't know it. But when I saw the title, I was like, okay, let me watch this and see what this is about. And yeah, ladies, it's all the stuff I've been saying for the last couple of years that women still, for some reason, just have not gotten. I don't know, just haven't gotten a clue. Between this one, as I said, which may end up being a multi-part video because, and then the next one from MTR, Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews, it's just, it's interesting. It's just interesting about how you ladies just don't, y'all still haven't gotten it. But let's go ahead and get into this first video.
Welcome back. Glad you could join me again.
And she's like, oh my gosh, me and my friends went out and nobody was like trying to get at us. Nobody showed interest, nobody anything. And a guy duetted it or stitched it, and he actually said, well, look what you women have done. Like, this is what you wanted, correct? So I want to piggyback off of that. Ladies, y'all, not all of y'all, but you guys wanted this whole, oh, leave us alone, you guys are perverts, you guys are weirdos, like, we hate men thing. You guys are on this fucking bandwagon to, like, you hate men. What is the fucking goal of this? What is the point of this? Because you know what you guys are doing? You're ruining it for the women who do want to be approached.
No. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Because, I mean, as a woman, you'd think those women would think of other women now, wouldn't they?
Yeah, that's funny, right? I thought it was about helping women, right? But no. We've talked about this. This goes back to freaking high school. And I've been saying this on my channel. Women will sacrifice, they'll sacrifice their own family to get to another man. Women will do the most doggish stuff to get to a man. Hey, what's going on, Polar Bear? Women just, yeah. There is that saying as far as men goes, bros before hoes. Women do not have, y'all claim that y'all are there for each other and, oh no, you're not. If there's a man that is better than the man they've always had, they will sacrifice their own sister to get that man, their own mother to get that man. So, but this has been going on. This really started, again, with Madonna and the pink pussy hat and, how we hate men, as the lady was saying. We hate men, don't approach us, don't talk to us, don't open a door for us. Now, mind you, yes, it wasn't all women. It wasn't all women. But it was enough of them, as I've said in my videos, it was enough of them to where we tried telling the other women, hey, you need to tell these other ladies they need to stop because we're about out. And I was on the phone earlier, and the conversation was, it went in that direction, of that, yeah, the ladies, they, she was like, the women should have stepped forward. Women should have, but no, y'all expected, oh, no, well, the women are the left. These third wave feminists, they are the left. I mean, as the lady was saying, what was the goal of doing all of this? What was the goal? And here's the thing. We know what the goal was. The goal was y'all thought we're going to put men in their place. We are going to subjugate men. We are going to control men, ladies, by basically attacking men. We will put men in their place. And as I said when I was on the phone, I said, y'all, I mean, I've talked about this. Dating websites benefit women way back in the day. The 80s when it all first started and everything. They don't benefit women anymore. They benefit men. As I said in my videos, the sample size, y'all need to understand there are a lot of women in the world. World. But you ladies don't think on that scale. No. For some stupid reason, y'all thought local. Even on my dating profile, I had up to Albuquerque. 4.5 hours away. Because again, a good woman finding a good man, a good woman will move for that good man. Especially at over the 8 when the kids are grown. When the kids are grown, a good woman will leave where she's at and move to where a good man is. So again, the sample size for men is huge. And you also got to realize there are foreign women, as in the next set of videos will show, where it's a Filipino woman talking about this. I mean, did y'all forget about Russian women? Did y'all forget about Scandinavian women? Did y'all forget about Swedish women? I mean, seriously. Again, a woman who's looking for a good man will move. But for some stupid... And then, now let's take it back to high school. I stopped dating girls I went to school with and started dating girls from rival schools. Because I was like, oh, hell no, there's just too many problems with dating a girl that is in the school where I'm at. There's just too many damn problems. Oh my God, I saw you talking to that girl. Okay, most of my friends are female. Most of my friends were female before I met you. Most of my friends were female, will be female after I know you. Oh, so what, are you cheating? We're literally talking in the hallway in front of everybody, But that was my whole thing. It was like, nope, I'm going to start dating girls that don't even go to school with me. So, no, again, guys will change their region, to find a good woman. And a good woman, as I said, especially now, will move to be with a good man. But now women are are waking up. And I don't mean the bad ones. The bad ones are still asleep. The bad ones are still stupid. But the other women, like the woman in the video, the other women are going, wait a minute. As she said with her friends, they went out and was like, man, no guy even came up to us. No guy talked to us. No guy asked us to dance or bought us drinks. Well, yeah, because you ladies said we could buy our own drinks. As a matter of fact, there's songs about it. There's, just in the last, 8 months, a country song. I could buy my own drinks and... Actually, it's longer than that. I think it's more than a year. But this is what you women wanted, to be independent. Well, we men said, all right, we done. In ancient civilizations, women were the ones who migrated, yes, for marriage. Oh, we know. I mean, what was it when I was younger? Late 80s? Mid to late 80s? Women in Alaska looking for men to come there to be with them because there weren't really no local men. A lot of women, I'm from Virginia. My dad, his family in North Carolina, my mom from Northern Virginia. Man, one summer in Virginia Beach, we met some hot, I mean, like really, really hot. And not only hot as in, I mean, not like we don't have hot women in Virginia, but they were hot, they were good, as in, like, they weren't bitches like a lot of the girls were, you know, where I'm from, though they were country. And they were, you know, they were the ones asking us out. And we were like, what the hell's going on? You know, because we still weren't used to, like, hot women being nice. Because, you know, growing up where we grew up, being from the beach and the military bases, it was like officer and a gentleman. So basically it was like, well, we don't have to be with you locals. We could just get with a Navy guy, you know, or an Air Force guy from Langley, you know, or whatever. So we've always felt that, you know, basically the good looking ones, the hot ones, especially being with beach bodies and everything else, they're all bitches. And so finding out that there were good looking women in, like, not that far away, just a couple hours away, that they were not only beautiful, but nice, actually cool, down to earth. They weren't like and they were like, well, you got to understand, because it was like, what is going on here? And they explained, it's like, well, you know, y'all for one have culture. Most of the guys where we're from are basically a bunch of country bumpkins, you know. Now, mind you, I was country, but as I said, you know, most of my life was spent in the city. But then half of, you know, summers and all that other stuff, Mom shipped us off to Grandma's farm, you know, to get culture and experience and life, real life and everything. So they were like, well, but where they were strictly from were basically just, you know, your bunch of hay bale, you know, just guys, you know, just, you know, no culture whatsoever. And so they were like, that's what we want. We want those type of guys. The guys who actually still are good men, real men, but just, you know. And so, again, I'm telling you, a good girl, a good woman will move to be with a good man. And that was when we were freaking in our late teens, we learned this stuff. This was late 80s, and you're telling me in the 20s, you women still don't understand this dynamic? But let's keep going. Well, what'd you say, Polar Bear? Yeah, we already know the women migrated. Men stayed usually because they were the defenders of the group. I know.
Unless they're very selfish, you know? The strong, independent woman, but then again, don't strong, independent women get lonely? Don't.
See? And because men over the age of 35 do not have a problem. We've got our boys. Yeah, y'all keep thinking y'all really do think. Ladies, you need to change your mentality. When we're younger, not me, but when men are younger, teens, you know, early 20s, maybe up to late 20s, yes, men are led by their penis. For the most part. But after 30, after 35, good men, real men, or men who just wised up, start realizing, hey, I need to actually, you know, got to pay bills and got to, you know, have a stable place to live, and so I can't be out there just partying all the damn time with my boys and stuff like that. You know, I'm looking for a good woman to kind of settle down with by this point. So y'all really need to understand, men change by the late 20s, early 30s, mid 30s. Men start to change, not just led by their penis. So for y'all to throw it out there like it still exists by that point, then you don't know us at all. Because y'all are thinking, I mean, because as I said, when we say that we've got our boys and everything else, because by that time, we're not led by our penis anymore. So we're out and about doing the things that we need to do to, as I said, pay our bills, you know, a house, an apartment, that kind of stuff. We've already been changing by that point. But y'all's mentality hasn't changed. Because look at the way y'all still talk. Oh, men led by their penises and blah. Now, culture does have something to do with it. Because I hate to tell you, but that whole ghetto hood rat kind of attitude, I've always wondered about that. I mean, I'd be like a teenager and we're seeing, like guys we go to school with, teens, and there would be guys like hanging at the street corner, be in their 30s, still hanging at the damn street corner with the teen. It's like, that's a teen thing. The whole gang and all that stuff, that's teen stuff. What are you doing? You're in your 30s now. Why are you out here like you're a freaking teenager and shit? That always baffled me. But again, those are the wrong men. And it's usually, as I said, it's usually the ghetto people that are doing that. And it is. Don't get mad at the messenger here, because again, this has been my life growing up. I'm not just talking out my ass here. I'm speaking real here. So, by that age, men have changed. They're not led by their penis by that point. So, hanging with the boys and everything else and trying to change their view of life, it's like, man, I gotta pay bills, I gotta get a house, I gotta get an apartment, I gotta like actually maybe not have kids, but have a more stable environment. But you ladies, you haven't changed your way of thinking. So let's continue with this.
They get lonely as well?
Ruining it for the women who are shy and do want that guy to come up to them. Does that make sense? And you're also ruining it for the guys who are great guys, have great intentions. Maybe they're just nervous when they come up to you, so they're shy and like anxious.
Oh no, we ain't shy. We ain't shy, we ain't nervous. We just don't want to make a freaking scene. Because y'all are going to make a scene, and then obviously we're going to make a scene because to defend ourselves, because now you've attacked. We still have male egos. And I'm not about to get blasted just for being a gentleman. I'm not about to get blasted because I'm sorry, I'm going to attack you back. And that's the thing that a lot of these stupid females have messed up. Where they think, oh, I'm about to put this dude in his place. I don't need you. And it's like, but then you deal with a man like me where I'm like, well, you know what, ho? I was just trying to be a gentleman because I was raised that way. But you know what? Screw you then. And because I've done it. I've personally done it. And that woman, because you could see it in their eyes. Oh, I thought, where it's like, I'm about to put him in his place. And then when I've like put them back in their place, like I was just being a good man, holding the door open or whatever. But you want to sit here and put me on blast? It's like, oh hell no! Now I got to put you down. And then the look on their face was like, oh my God, I wasn't prepared for him to retaliate. So no, we ain't shy, or any of that bull. We just don't want you. We need to understand. We're still looking at it from a gentleman's perspective. We're not trying to have our egos stomped in the dirt, because if that happens, we will retaliate. And I ain't the only one. I've had a lot of my friends that's like, yo man, I opened the door for this girl and she bit my head off. So I put her in her place, and it's funny because it happened to me, happened to my friends. Every single time that has happened, the people who are like in the store or whatever applaud putting those women in their place, male and female. We're done with this bullshit. But as I said, men have changed. Men, as I said, when they get around the 30s, we definitely change. So when y'all think that, hey, men are still led by, y'all are the ones, for some stupid reason, think that men haven't changed or do not change with age. But we do. But again, y'all are the ones that are being left in the wake. It ain't bothering us because, as I said, we meet women all over the place. Online, out in person. And see, here's another thing, ladies. Women real women, good women, who have woken up to what is going on and what has happened are now asking us out. The dynamic has completely changed now. Women are asking us out now. So we don't even really need to ask women out anymore. We're the ones getting approached. So y'all feminazis and everything, y'all keep being you. You keep being you. But as I said, even with this video, it's just, yeah, I'm going to make sure I stay on time with this one because the link is in the description below. I will get into the second one that technically will be a part 2 to this one. Different title and everything else, but technically a part 2 to this one that gets more in depth from a female perspective of what is happening.
And you take that as being a pervert or weirdo.
No. Don't say that either. You can't say that either. Because men aren't allowed to be shy. That's impossible. Men have to be confident. Bullish men, strong.
Wow. See what I mean? Ain't got nothing else to do with us being shy or anything like that. But let's see what he says to it.
Bulls. Walking around with iron bollocks. Clack clank, clack clank. And 15-inch long knobs. Yeah, bullish men. Yeah? Really? Obviously women like confident men, but sometimes it's like, yo, understand some men are just, they're just dudes. Women complain about players, but also give players props because they approach women more.
Right.
But then again, so-called players are the ones that actually just run through women. F-boys, sort of thing. So can you blame men? Or should women start doing more approaching?
Suck it.
Which, as I said, is what's been happening. Women are having to come out of their comfort zone and asking men out. Here's the thing, though, because in the times I've gone out, I've been asked out a lot of times, especially in these last couple of months, and it's one of those, for one, I'm not single. 2, even if I was, it's like the girl's drunk or high on something, and it's like, wow, even if I wasn't single, what the hell? You really are approaching, I'm sitting here drinking a soda, and it's like sitting with my friends, just, and you're approaching me, falling over, drunk or high or looking, trashy. And it's like, do I look trashy? Am I acting trashy? Am I acting ghetto? Do I look ghetto? And it's just like, what is this? And I'm even talking to my friends, like, what? Who the hell was that? And then I've had conversations, it's like, and I'm just curious, what in the hell led this person to think that I would even want to talk to someone who's fallen all over them? Y'all need to step. I'm telling you, ladies, I don't think y'all really even know how to have game because it's always been men who have had to do the work. It's always been men. And then, as a matter of fact, because B was there a couple of the times where it's like the women sit there and think that all they need to do is throw themselves at you. And again, it's like, I hate to tell you, men over the age of 30, 35, we're not led by our freaking penis. We're adults. We're mature. We're real men. And why would you even go after somebody that you think you could just get them because you threw your pee at them? You threw your box, as they say now, at them. Why in the... Men have adapted because you forced us to. Funny thing is, women think that we haven't changed at all. That we're still just led by our penis. This is just going to get worse. Women are, I've already said, and it's the conversation I had earlier, is once men make up their minds, they make up their minds. And it's true. Once we make up our minds, we're done. In order for us to change, you are going to have to go out of your way to like convince us. And it's going to be like, and the thing is, we're men. So if you piss us off or you screw us over, we're going to make sure we punish you with it for a while. So Not only are y'all going to have to change and ask us out and do all that stuff and everything, y'all are going to have to change for a while. Because men are going to be like, no, we're done. Well, what do we got to do for things to go back to normal? Normal? Oh, no. Things ain't going back to normal at all, if not ever, for a while, or if not ever.
That's never gonna happen.
Where does this lead up to? Like, I honestly want to know what the whole point of this is, because at this...
What was the point? We asked that during the whole pussy hat thing back in, 2016 with Madonna and, the whole third wave feminism, Me Too movement and all that other stuff. We were asking that back then. We told you women, the good ones, hey, y'all better ask them what their end game was. You didn't listen to us. Good women didn't listen to us. And the feminists didn't listen to us when we said, we about to just go the opposite direction. And y'all need to understand something, ladies. Again, our sample size is gigantic. It ain't just local. It's state, couple of states over, the country, the world, as will come up in the next video that will follow this one. Again, a good woman will leave the area she's at for a good man. So, but you ladies, y'all weren't thinking. She's sitting there saying, what was the end game? They didn't know. Women never know what they want. Remember all the jokes? A woman never knows what she wants. If you were to go ask Madonna and all them now, what was the end game? They wouldn't be able to tell you. They would tell you that there was a plan. Okay, what was the plan? Hey, what was the plan? They wouldn't be able to tell you.
At this point, it's going to come to nobody wants to come up to you, nobody's going to talk to you, nobody's going to try with you, and everybody's going to be thinking, damn, he's not interested in me. So ladies, you guys wanted men to back down from it, so are you guys going to step up to the plate? Are you guys going to start asking?
Did I not just say that? I'm loving these smart women that have actually woke up. Holy shit, you've messed it up for us now too. Which is what the warning was back then. That was the warning. When I was telling a lot of my female friends, hey, y'all need to step up and tell these other women, when I was doing my videos even back then, y'all need to tell these other women this shit's about to go down. We about to leave y'all in the dust. Oh, no, it's fine. They don't represent all of us. They'll go away. They didn't go away. They got louder. So we went away. And now you want, over here, now you want answers? Well, maybe y'all should have listened when we tried to warn you. But now, at least women like this one are trying to step up and are attacking their fellow women, their feminazis, and going, what was the damn goal? Because now you fucked it up for us.
Guys out? No. Are you guys going to start going up to dudes and saying, hey, let me take you out to dinner? How about you come over to my place?
Oh, I didn't know this was comedy. I didn't know this was comedy.
It's not comedy. She's actually being serious. So for this dude, don't be picking on this woman. So I'm not exactly too happy with this fish dude, because he's attacking the woman who's literally asking the questions. She's going after her feminazi fellow women and going, what the hell was the damn goal? But you are picking on her video, saying, oh, I didn't know this was comedy. Dude, fucking just, yeah.
Comedy, yeah. Not that it doesn't happen. Not that women have never come up to men and asked them to.
No, but you're attacking this woman, though. She's asking the question of the other women. So what are you going to do? Did you not realize that's what she was doing? So this idiot is pissing me off. This whatever freaking fish and everything else. He's pissing me off. It's like, so you're attacking the good one who is asking the questions. She's not one of the feminists for you to be doing that. No, she's literally the one that you should be propping up.
You know, of course, it's happened.
Disgusting.
But the frequency in which it happens, how often it happens, yeah, please. I'm sure there aren't many men that can say a woman has cold approached them out of the blue and said, yo, you look like a hungry man. As a woman, I'm going to feed you.
Bullshit.
Please.
Oh, what? It happens to me. So I guess it doesn't happen to you, but it happens to me. Not that I'm going to pick up on it. It's not like I'm going to pick up on it because that ain't me. That's not the person that I am. You know, I'm not going to, because I'm not desperate. I'm a grown man. Been divorced after more than 2 decades of being married to a lying freaking bitch and everything. So, but again, why are you picking on the good one who's genuinely asking real questions?
Place at 8 o'clock and I'll have dinner made for you. What's your favorite food to eat? I'll make it for you. I highly doubt that's going to happen, but my whole point of this is I'm not understanding the whole I hate men movement, because in the end, what does
the pussy hat, Madonna, all of them, right? But these are questions you should have asked 2016 when Madonna, all of them first came out. When all that bullshit marching on Washington and all that crap came out, that y'all should have asked those questions before it became too late, when the men finally walked away. You should have asked those questions back then. What is your goal? Because not all men are bad. Not all men. When we said not all men, women bit our heads off going, well, obviously we don't mean all men. Okay, well then why are you making it sound like it's all men? Why are you even using words like it's all men? But again, you ladies, this is what this guy should be saying as far as response to this video. Why didn't the ladies take that movement seriously back then when we were trying to say? And here's the thing, women like this, and this is something he also could have said, women like this, when we said, hey, y'all need to step up and do something about this, what did y'all do? What did y'all ladies do? Oh man, what are you guys, a bunch of little wimps? What are y'all, a bunch of pussies and everything? What, it's just, what, you can't defend yourselves? What? No. Y'all also attacked us. We were trying to tell you we're about to back out. We about to jet. And y'all didn't listen. Y'all actually joined in on attacking us, humiliating us. Now you want to complain because we did exactly what we said we were going to do, which was back out. Now you're going, holy crap, we weren't expecting the men to back out. Y'all thought it was a joke. For older men, especially. Men over the age of 35. See, this is what was so funny about it. You had women in your 20s who were dealing with still immature, desperate men being led by women in their freaking 40s and 50s, like Madonna and all of them. And it's like, why are you having those old, bitter, because they were bitter, you know, and you have women who, I mean, why are you listening to them? Their state that, you know, you should have real women. Why do you, I mean, what was the one who started the whole Me Too movement? A freaking Muslim woman? It's like that comes, that was the actual creator of the Me Too movement, a Muslim woman. That comes from a society where men treat women less than a dog. Why would y'all listen to these people? Someone who is nowhere near who's in the 1%, who doesn't even fit the everyday woman, for one, in Madonna and all these famous people, Alyssa Milano and all them, and a Muslim woman. A woman that comes from a society that men control the women. Huh? That shouldn't have made any sense to any of you. But anyway, y'all should have stepped up when we warned you, but you didn't listen. But anyway, the link is in the description below. Y'all can watch the rest of it, you know, yourselves. Actually, you know what? I want to see what more she has to say. I mean, I don't think there's really much more she could say, but No. I'm going to go ahead and stop this video here, and I'm going to go on to the next one that automatically kind of goes into, whoa, where'd the men go? As she's asking, where'd the men go? The men started going out even outside the country. That's where the men went. So I'm going to stop this video here, and I'm going to go into the next one, because you ladies, you American, westernized women, y'all are going to have to do a lot to get the men back. You're going to have to do a lot. But that will be explained in the next video.